Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be continuing my collection slash declutter series, and I'm going to be going over my single eye products like eyeliners, pigments, single shadows, my ColourPop Super Shocks, my eyeliners, things like that, and I'm going to show you what I'm keeping and what I'm letting go. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bri and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun and colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of indie makeup, so if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Love bugs. I think this video isn't going to be as long as some of my other videos have been, like my lip products and how long the eyeshadow palette collection one will be, because that will be coming after this one. But I don't think this is going to be much of a declutter. Most of these products I want to keep. There may be like a few expired things or a few things that have, you know, fallen behind that I realize I never use and don't like. So it will be very few. I think this is more going to be a collection video, just showing you guys like the singles that I have, maybe do a little swatches here and there, and give you like a little bit of my thoughts on the products. So I think that's it. But before we get into this video, I just want to put this out there. Please do not ask me to send you any makeup. I'm just not going to do that. I feel weird sending used makeup to people I don't know. Also, it takes a lot of time to go and ship things and can be costly. What I normally do with the makeup that is still like usable and like good condition or brand new, I will give to friends, family, co-workers, or donate them. And then if they're bad and old, I will just throw them out. Also, please don't take it personal if I end up decluttering something you love or keeping something you hate. These things are based on what I like when it comes to makeup, and it's just like my personal preferences. So yeah, don't take it to heart. We can all be friends here and still have different likes when it comes to makeup. Also, if you are wondering about this eye look, I did film this. This look is probably already up on my channel. I use the Wicked Widow palette. This is the Scissor Hand palette too. So if you want to see how I did this look, definitely check that video out. I will link it below. I'll put it up in the corner. But that was everything, guys. So let's get into this collection slash declutter. I think we're gonna start over here. So here's where I have mascaras and eye primers, and I think I also have eyeliners in there. So I know that there's some mascaras I want to get rid of. This one's still good though. This is the Petite and Pretty Full Feathered Mascara. Yes, I love this. I use it all the time. It gives so much volume, so I'm keeping. I have a backup of the Beauty For Real High Def Mascara, one of my favorites. You guys probably already know that. And then here's the one that I just opened up. And then I have this, we'll put that to the side. It's a liner. I have these two Rare Beauty mascaras. They're the travel size one. I love these, but they're very old, so they need to go. So things that need to go, I'm going to put over here. I have this Trestique one. I forgot. Oh, it's the Good Vibes mascara. It has like a little end where you can curl your lashes. I don't really use that end, but I'm going to keep this because it's pretty new. Like I just recently opened that. This one needs to go. It's the Chanel mascara. I forgot what this one's called. It is the Intimidable Intense Mascara. Very old. Casey's mom bought me this and I loved it for a long time. As well as the eye primer, which I know this is also super old. So both of them need to go. Then I have, well, this is in the wrong place. That's for brows. We're not even going to do brows or eye gems or like lashes because all of those things are boring and I'm keeping all of those things. So yeah, okay, moving on. I have this from Wonder Beauty. This is the Mile High Club mascara. I haven't even tried this yet. It's pretty new. I don't even think I've opened it yet, so I'm going to keep it. I have this Tarteus Lash Paint. I think this is expired at this point, so I'm going to let this go. I have this Clinique High Impact Mascara, and I think this might be expired because I tried to use it yesterday and it wasn't doing much for my lashes, so that's going. And then I have this from Kevyn Aucoin's The Expert Mascara. I haven't tried this yet. It's unopened, so I'm going to keep it. So now let's get into my eye primer. So I have this backup for the NYX glitter primer, but I currently have a glitter primer open from Unearthly, so I'm not going to open this yet, but I'm going to keep it. It's one of my favorites. I also have this other one. This is from Give Me Glow. This is also a glitter primer. And I've used a good amount of this, and I think it's pretty good as well, keeping. I also have, like I said, the one from Unearthly. This is the Glimmer Grass. Also, it's pretty comparable to the NYX one. I just feel like the NYX one is probably easier to get your hands on since it's drugstore. You can get it in like tons of stores and on different places online. Then I have the Kaleidos Tone Activator Primer. This is so dirty, but I actually really like this, and I got one for free in a purchase I did from Kaleidos. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to keep it for now because I do like the primer, but maybe I'll eventually give that one away. I have two from Juvia's Place. This is their Eye Prep Eye Prime. I love this primer. It's just really thin, and you have to shake it up to get it to mix up, and then you have to be careful because it will pour right out the ends, but I really like these. I have shade 2 and shade 1. I have the Glamlite Icing Eyeshadow Base in Buttercream. This is what I've been using a lot lately. Also a really good eye primer. I also have this one from Give Me Glow. This is their eye primer in Parchment. It has a good base to it, which is what I prefer, like a color to it. Then I have this one from Elizabeth Mott. This is the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. I think I got this in a BoxyCharm. I never use this. It doesn't really have a base. It's kind of like sheer, which is not what I prefer. So I'm going to get rid of this one, and it's really old. So what's the last thing? Oh, I have this one. This is the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. This is in my project pan. Basically, I'm almost there. I mean, I have a huge dip. You can see the bottom. So I'm going to use this one up. So that is it for eye primers, mascaras. I think we should move on to liners. Kind of have like single shadows here. This one I know there's things I can get rid of in here that's dried out. And then I have some over here. I'm going to move this to the side because these are shadows. So I have all these pencils, and I have a bunch from Udin's Eye. I have this one. I think it's the metallic one. I don't really care for this one. It just doesn't show up in the waterline. And I try to make it work. So I'm going to let this one go since I got the matte version that shows up way better in the waterline. Show you guys. I love this color. So I'm going to keep this. I have this one from ColourPop. I use this all the time. This one is an Exit. I have this one from Udin's Eye. I got another white one. I think this one is pretty good too. Good pigmentation. I'm not going to swatch all of these, but I like the Udin's Eye ones. Only in the opaque matte version, and the metallic ones just don't show up. I have this orange one that's really good from Udin's Eye, and this green one I also love. So keeping all of my Udin's Eye ones. I have this Nabla cereal liner. I'm pretty sure this is old and dried out, so I need to get rid of that. I have this one. Oh, this is my Kiss Lash Glue liner. It's still good, so I'm keeping that. This one I need to let go. I don't really like the finish. This is, I don't even know the brand. It's like the Queen Dragon liner or something like that. I have all of my LA Girl ones. I love these. These are the metallic ones, and I have the like non-metallic ones. These are all my go-tos, so I think I should just pull all those out because I don't want these to go anywhere. Okay, so keeping all of these. Let's see. Oh, my Nabla ones are really good. Where are they? These ones, the Cupid Arrows. I love these. I'm sure I have more of them in here. I think this one's almost done though. This is the black one, which I use the most. Yeah, that's all that I have left. So I'm going to finish that up. I use that always in like the waterline and my upper waterline. This is still good. This is the LA Girl Jet Setter Liquid Eyeliner. I really love this one. I'll totally purchase again, and it's so affordable. And then I have this one from ColourPop. This is their cream color one. It doesn't really show up. It's super dried out at this point, so I think I'm going to get rid of this one. That's the only thing I feel. The ColourPop ones just get really dried out really quick. Oh, I have some more LA Girl ones, keeping. All of the Kaleidos ones are amazing. They're like shifty ones. I have to show you guys these ones. Like, look how pretty those are, and they show up in the waterline so well, and they last really long. Like, you have to get makeup remover to get them off your eyes. But this one, it's kind of sticking high up. Okay, look at that. These are so good. Some of the best products that Kaleidos has come out with. Highly recommend these. I forgot what their exact name is, but just go on their site and look under eyeliners. It's their metallic ones.
super good. So keeping all of those. Then I have this one. Honestly, I never use this, and I don't know why. I don't really like wood pencils where you have to like sharpen them. So I'm gonna let that go. I'm pretty sure I got this in a BoxyCharm. Ooh, another Nabla Cupid's Arrow, keeping that. I think I'm gonna finally let this one go. It's a shadow stick from About Face, and I kept it to use it in the waterline because it looked really bad on the lids. It's like a shadow, just too sheer. But even in my waterline, it doesn't show up that well. So I think I'm just gonna finally part ways. I tried to make it work in a different way. This one I'm pretty sure is dried out. This is from Doja Cat and BH Cosmetics. It's like the white liner pen. I think it's super dried out at this point, so that needs to go. Also gonna get rid of this one. I rarely ever use a brown liner, and it's one of those wood pencil ones. I just don't like the wood pencil ones. Then I have these ones from Urban Decay. I love these. They're so good. I got this in a holiday set, but they're so creamy and opaque, so I'm keeping all of those. I have this one from Queen. It's one of those wood ones. I don't want to keep it. I don't know why. I don't know why I hate those ones. I have the NYX Epic ink liner. This one's dried out, so that needs to go. I have another Oud and Zai one. I have this one. This is the one I always use to tightline with. This is from Trestique. It's so creamy and pigmented. Oh, I have this one from Sugar Drizzle. This is also one of those shifty metallic liners. Oh, the only problem is this doesn't go back down once you scroll them out, which I hate. I think this is nice. It's just not as good and as opaque as the Kaleidos ones. You see, it's a little bit more sheer, but it does show up and it gives a little bit of something in the waterline. So I'm going to keep it. What else? I have a bunch of little things down here. I don't need this one. I think I got it as a sample. It's Marc Jacobs liner. I have... Oh, another one from Sugar Drizzle. I forgot I got two. This one is Moonbeam. This one's my favorite one. Just see how they're a little bit more sheer, but they're still really pretty and shifty. So I'm gonna keep this one. I use this to tightline a lot. This is the ColourPop one and Swerve. I think these are all still good from ColourPop, these liners. So I have Loverboy, I have Joyride, Mr. Bing, and Charmer. I like these shades. They're very Valentine's Day-y. So keeping those. I'm getting rid of this one. It's like a Sex Kitten liner from Tarte. It's a sample size. Don't need to keep that or this one. Oh, wait, no. This is from Urban Decay. It's one of the sharper ones, but they're so good that I'm going to keep these. So those are all staying. So these are liners from ColourPop. I feel like these ones from ColourPop are starting to get weird. Like the color or the liquid is starting to separate. Now, I was trying to use this one day and I felt like they were like starting to bleed. Like you see how it's separating? I haven't had these very long either. Maybe I just, oh, there's a little ball in here to shake. Maybe that's the problem. I need to be shaking them. Okay, let's try that. Okay, you know what? That's a me problem. I think I need to shake these. But I feel like they were starting to bleed a little bit. You know what? Okay, these are still fine. I'm going to keep these for now because I like using these to create different looks. The ColourPop graphic liners. I have another one down here. And like this minty shade. So I'm going to hold on to these for now. I just have to remember to shake them. So I'll put that over here. I have these ones from Unearthly. These are their Immortality, like metallic glitter liners. I love these. These are so pretty. If you want to add little details to the eyes, like look at that bronzy one. It has like a reddy shift to it. I think green as well. So I'm going to keep all of these. I have this from Juvia's Place. I don't think I've ever used this. This is one of their like shimmer shadows in Fula, is it? Let's see. Do I want to keep this? I feel like I want to like start adding like more details and do fun little things. I mean, that would make a beautiful inner corner highlight. I think it's supposed to be a shifty one. It's pretty opaque too. So, you know, I'm going to keep this. So then I have all these ones from JD Glow. I talked about how like I have a love-hate for these because they are really good, like when they go on the eyes, but they're really hard to get off, even with like a makeup remover. But they're so good. Like they dry down. Like I don't like the applicator. I actually just go and stick like a liner brush in here, but they last all day. Like they're not going anywhere. And I can do a lot with these. So I'm going to keep them. So now let's get into like my single shadows and all that. So I have these from About Face. I love these. These are the matte fluid paints. I've used these on my channel before. They're so good. A lot of people rave about these. I think they're pretty hyped on like TikTok and all that, even though I don't watch TikTok. I have a TikTok account. I just never go onto TikTok. And then this black one, they're so opaque. So good, and they completely dry down, but they don't dry down so fast where you don't have time to blend them, so you can definitely use these through the crease. It's like shadows all over the lids. They're really good. Now going on to, I guess I should finish the liners. I keep forgetting. I have all these ones from Lethal, and I used to rave about these so much, but the sad thing is that they dry out fast. So I'm sure some of these are dried out. Now, sometimes I try to put like a mix-in median, but I don't know. I feel like I want to keep trying to make these work because when they work so well. But I stopped recommending them after I realized how quick they dry out. Like this one is starting to dry out, but look at that color. Oh, I wish the longevity was better on these. I think they only have a 6-month shelf life. So, I mean, they don't last long. So, I mean, they tell you that on here. I just wish that they had maybe a year shelf life. I'm going to try to pick up the Lethal Mix and Median and see if that's better. Like, this one's still creamy in polarity. I'm going to keep them all. I'm going to stop opening them all because you don't need to see me open every color. I also have these ones from Melt. These are really good. I got this when they came out with their Blueprint collection. They're so creamy, and I feel like these last really long. So I think maybe I need to invest in more of these Melt ones because they're so good. So I'm actually going to let this one go though. It's from Suva Beauty. It's a hydro liner. You just add water, but I never use this one because I have a black cake liner in this palette over here. So I'm going to let this one go. So now we can finally get into the single shadows. I know I'm going all over the place, but that's just how my mind works, okay? So I have all these Super Shocks that I've collected from different bundles. I use these all the time. This is Thought Bubble. I think a lot of these shades are probably discontinued. ColourPop discontinues their stuff so quick, but they're so pretty. I love them. They're so creamy. They're so easy to use. So I think I'm gonna keep all of these. This one is Rem. Ooh, look at that one. This is called Illusional. I have so many, but I'll show you all the ones that I have. Maybe I could let this one go. I never use this one. Milky Way. I feel like I have so many of these like fuchsias too. And this one's not as metallic. I feel like it leans a little satin. So maybe I could let some go and be real. So I'm going to let this one go and give it to somebody. I have this one. Oh, this is pretty. This is Dozing Off. This is cute. So let's keep that. I have, oh my God, I have to swatch this. Left on Thread. These names are funny. Ooh, this actually feels like it dried out. Oh no, it's dried out. Okay, I'm gonna let this one go, even though it's so pretty, but it's super dry. So maybe I should be checking these. Oh, this one is cute. This one is called Floating. I use this as an inner corner highlight all the time. And this one is called Nocturnal, which now I think I should probably check these. Okay, that one's still creamy. Yeah, okay, I don't know what happened to that beautiful turquoisey one. Dozing Off. Ooh, this one feels like it's getting dry. Oh, this one feels like it's getting dry. Okay, so I'm gonna let this one go because it's drying out. Oh, I forgot. I heard people say the ColourPop Super Shocks do dry out over time. Okay, this one's still creamy. This one is called Chase the Light. I have, oh, these are the ones, the Super Shock Extremes that have like little glitters in it. I actually really like these. They're fun. So keeping, my hands are getting so dirty. So let's see, I have this one and ZZZ. It's like a coppery shade. I just use that one so I know it's good. This one is in Millennium. This one is in Dream Mover. This is like one of those typical like dual chromes. Ooh, yes, love, still keeping. There's Voila. I've used this one recently. These ones are the split ones. Dawn and Fawn. I've also used that recently. Oh, this is my favorite one. This is IRL. I guess like what in real life. It's like a gold with like green to it. I use this one quite a bit. So this one's staying. Then I have the split one, which I'm not a huge fan of this one. So I'm going to let this one go. This is called Moon and Swoon. That one can go. And then I have this one in Tassel. This is when they did their Halo, Halo Top collab. This like beautiful minty one in Semi-Sweet. So those are all my Super Shocks. I'm only letting go, what, 4 of them. Keeping the rest because they're amazing. I don't think I'm going to do counts for this video because I feel like it's pointless. I also have this little glitter pot that I got from Ensley Rain Cosmetics. I think it looks pretty. It's a loose glitter sample. I have to use this. It has like little hollow glitters in it. So I'm going to keep that. And then I have all of the pigments from the Fruity Realm collection from ItsBel. Surprisingly, I use these so much. This one has a green shift. This is Fruit Punch. I love that one. Here is Little Damson. Yes. I just recently used this in the Instagram reel. It's so pretty. It has like blue to pink. This one is called Carambola. It's like mint, but to orange and pink. I didn't expect to love these so much because I never used to use pigments, but I have pulled for these so often, and I even use them on my nails to make like shifty nail polishes. You just get like a clear nail polish and use them. All so gorgeous. So these are all staying. Okay, so now getting into like some single shadows. I have a little bit of palettes that I included in this section. So I have these 2 from Naba. These are their little glitter palettes. I put them in like the little special eyeliners and eyeshadow category because these are like little companions if I want to add a little glitter to a look. They're really pretty. So I'm definitely keeping both. This is the Ruby Lights and the Miami Lights. And I just like this concept, and I wish more brands would do this. Like if you're going to have glitters, like pressed glitter shadows, to put them in a separate little palette for those who like that instead of putting it in a palette with like other like regular shadows. And then I included this one over here too. This is a cake liner palette from Ciate Cosmetics and the collab with Fairy Freak. I love this. You guys should already know that if you watch most of my videos. I've raved about this so much. The formula is amazing. So definitely keeping this. I use this a lot. And then I will now go into my like single shadows that I have. I'm not getting rid of any of these things. These are all like super special shadows that I love so much. So I'll start off with this one. This is a custom palette that I made with We Makeup with some of their singles, and it came in this little palette. I love We Makeup. I feel like they're a very underrated brand, but they have a really good eyeshadow formula. Like the mattes are nice and pigmented, and then the metallics are really pretty. So I need to use this palette more, but I'll just show you guys. I was trying to get some of the swatches off from earlier and I struggled. Like, see, the Jaded Glow ones are still there. But just the formula is so nice in this palette. I need to use We Makeup more on my channel because they're so good. And then the rest are like singles from different brands. So I'll start off with, I guess this one right here. This is full of... these are Terra Moon Cosmetic Shadows. I don't remember what collection I got this from. And then these are some singles from Glamlite. These are the ones that broke in my Nocturnal palette. They sent me replacements, but I repressed the broken ones because I thought they were just too pretty to let go. I need to use all these singles more. Like the Terra Moon ones are so pretty. So pretty. But I don't use my single shadows enough as much as I use like eyeshadow palettes. But look at those shadows. I knew this was the section I was going to start doing a lot of swatches. But keeping all of those, I have these from Divina. These are, is it their Aurora collection? I can't remember, but these are their like more black based multi-chromes. They're so creamy. They're on par with the like Danessa Myricks holiday palette that I have. They're very similar in formula. They're so high quality. And I do feel like Divina is a more affordable brand when it comes to single shadows compared to like Leona. But look at these. You have to see these. I just bought them in a bundle, but look at these. Look how stunning these are. Like, these are gorgeous. Now going on to this one right here. I forgot where I got these empty palettes from. is it Shot Miss A? I can't remember. But these are full of Davina shadows as well from some of their other collections. I think one's like the candy or the sweet ones, candy cakes. I can't remember all the names of them, but all of these are Davina. Like, look how pretty these are. And these are 2 broken shadows that was in the Glamlite and the Sandra Rosa palette that I kept and repressed. But I mean, these are so stunning. I swear, Davina makes beautiful shadows. Ooh, I love that one. They're all so pretty. And then I have this one right here. These are Cliona shimmers. So this is not part of their stained glass collection. This is like their regular shimmer lineup. But I got this like in a bundle. I love these. And then I think these 2 are... Where are these from? Oh, you know what? I think these are Luxie shadows, which actually I think I'm going to get rid of these 4 because Luxie shadows just don't last well on the eyes. I just didn't feel like they were that good because they're like a super affordable brand when it comes to singles, but I wasn't really impressed by them. But maybe someone will want those. And then here I have some more, I think Luxie shadows and JD Glow shadows. These are so beautiful. My favorite one is this one called Watermark. Like, look at that. This one too is gorgeous. I need to look at JD Glow more because they have a really nice eyeshadow formula. I just wish the pans weren't so big like that. But these ones are all Luxie ones, which I'll show you. Like, they just are kind of sheer... You know, like they give a little sparkle, but they're just not as impactful as my other ones. So I could make room in this little palette and just give these ones to someone else that will actually use them. And then here I have all of my Cindy Grace shadows, both metallics and mattes. I really love Cindy Grace's matte formula. That's why I have so many. But I do have some shimmers from her. They're definitely like traditional metallics, but they're still pretty. They're still nice and foiled. Look how smooth those are. They're really good if you suffer from textured lids and you don't want those super like thick, flaky shadows. You want something a little bit more smooth. These will do the trick. They just glide right on. They don't really enhance texture. The mattes too are stunning. I'm like mixing all like shimmers into them. They're so pigmented, very blendable. These are all my Cliona stained glass shadows. So I have this right here. These are all the new shades that they came out with from like their new categories in the stained glass collection or extension to like current categories that they had before. So these are beautiful. Of course, these aren't going anywhere, but I mean, I could swatch some of my favorites. Like I really love this one right here. Look at that. Like, look how stunning that is. This one is called Mural, which is such a favorite of mine. It's like green to pink. It's so shifty. Like, look at that. That's gorgeous. I also love these like more brighter pink ones. Like this like corally one is called Court Jester. Like, look at that. They're so intense. They're so beautiful. Totally worth every penny and the hype that they get. And then here is the ones that were from like their original categories that they came out with. And I think from like their first release and then their second release, these are all like their black based multichromes, which are some of my favorite. These are so good, so creamy, so shifty. Look at that. So pretty. And then these are like their iridescent ones. I think I have both like the 1 and the 2 and then the glitter types that are super shifty that make like beautiful inner corner highlights. I'm swatching them like the weirdest places. And then I have some of their like glitter type stained glass ones. They're all gorgeous. All gorgeous. Like, I could swatch these for days. All right, guys, so I thought I was done showing you guys everything, but I realized I forgot to include the singles that I got from Udensai Jewel Shine collection. So I'm going to show you them now. Of course, I'm keeping all of these, but just in case you wanted to see them again, if you already watched my video or this is your first time seeing them up close, aren't these gorgeous? These are the shimmer formula, not the multi-chromes, but I mean, I'll swatch some just to show you how pretty they are. Like, look at that. I also love this shade as well. They're stunning. They're so pretty. If you want to see them all swatched out, I'll link that video below. But look how sparkly those are. Look at these two shades. And then here in this little bundle, it's all their multi-chromes that they released so far. My favorite is this Leon shade. Like, it is so hard to find like a real true metallic red. Like, look at that. And then let me swatch a shade I forgot to swatch in that video. I totally forgot to show Thor. I don't know how I missed that in my swatch video. But you know what? Let's swatch it now since I forgot that. But look at this red. Look at that. And then look at this Thor shade. I don't know if you can see the shift, but they're just so beautiful. Like, the formula on these are excellent. So I just wanted to make sure I mentioned these in case you're like, hey, where's your singles from Udensai? Here they are. I love them. Definitely can't wait to play with them some more. But anyways, this is everything that I'm letting go. Like 4 Super Shocks. All my Luxie shadows are going. I got rid of a bunch of old mascaras that were just taking up space. Eye primer. Not letting that go. What is that doing over here? A bunch of liners. But that's basically it. So I just wanted to go through this and kind of clean up. And that was everything for this collection / declutter. So now let's get back to my face so I can wrap up this video.
Oh, my loves, so that was everything for this collection and declutter video. I thought it was fun just showing you guys everything that I had in my collection, going over all my singles, getting to do some swatches with you guys, and finding the few expired old things or things that I just don't use. I just like kind of refreshing my collection. These videos aren't so focused on decluttering things. It's more just cleaning up, you know, getting rid of the things that are old and unused and just keeping the things that I love. And I just love watching these kind of videos. And I know a lot of you guys do because these videos tend to do pretty well on my channel. But that was everything, guys. You will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you working on a declutter? Are you cleaning up? Like, what are your thoughts? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun and colorful makeup content, you like a lot on indie makeup, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I'd love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I will have other videos of mine you might be interested in watching, like my other declutter videos that I have already done. I will also have my makeup linked in case you're wondering like what's on my face and my eyes, as well as that video for this makeup look. I will also have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram, I would really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here and supporting my channel. I think you guys are all so amazing, and I just hope all of you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and just sending y'all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.